girl slurped up some other woman's man in the middle of this Halloween party the other night and said it was my fault. Mind you, before this whole night, I didn't even know this girl. A friend was actually invited to this Halloween party and she took me as a +1 and I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. We get there, everything's normal at first. We're just having some drinks and as the night goes on, like we're feeling, you know, conversational. We actually like was complimenting her Halloween makeup. She did like a half skull face, but it was like all like decked out with like gems and glitter and it was really cool. So we started chatting with her after like we complimented her and stuff. We all decided, you know, let's take a shot together because, you know, that's what girls do. Continue talking and then we just get onto the topic of relationships and she's like, oh, do you guys are like have someone? And I was like, oh yeah, I've been in a relationship for like 10 years now. It's really great, love him. And she's like, oh my gosh, 10 years? Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you guys get past like the honeymoon phase? Is your intimate life still good? She's like, I have never been with a man for like longer than a year and then I just can't do it anymore because the intimacy is just gone. I'm like, well, for us, we make sure that we like always date each other. We go on dates. We try to go on dates once every week. Can't always make that happen, but when we do go out on date nights, we take spicy cubes with us and like we'll take them at the end of our night. And by the time like we're home, like if we're in the Uber or in the car or whatever, we're like ripping each other's clothes off, like ready to get in the bedroom. And she's like, oh no way, I've heard of those. Like, do you have any on you? Like, I'd love to try one. And I was like, yeah, like I honestly like always have them in my purse. So like I gave her one, expecting her to take it like later or with someone else or something, and she just like popped it right then and there. I'm like, okay girl, you do you, but you're about to be feeling that in a little bit. I forgot about it and the night went on and me and my friend ended up like migrating outside and we're just like chatting with some people out there and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like we hear like loud commotion from like inside the house and we're like, what the heck is going on? So we go inside there and Miss Girl that we had been talking to earlier, she had just dropped to her knees in the middle of the living room and she's like going to town on this man. Everybody is just kind of like watching. Like it was crazy. Then my friend is like, that's so-and-so's man. And I'm like, what? Like, are you serious? And it ended up being like one of her coworkers, like boyfriends. And her coworker wasn't there, obviously, but we're like, what? Like, we were literally so shocked and we couldn't believe it. And then people are basically standing around like, girl, stop. Like, what are you doing? And she like starts just bursting into tears and like runs away. And we're all just like, okay, like we don't even know what's going on. And then later she finds me and she's like,